We hope we never have to do it again. But if it does happen again, I have confidence that we'll be prepared to handle whatever comes our way.
Staff at Morristown-Hamblen HS West say over-preparedness helped them deal with a shooting that broke out just across the street from the school. The shooting where a 17-year-old Hamblen County school student shot another 17-year-old student from the same school district happened last week. And now local leaders are spreading the word about how important it is to take shooting training seriously. Fernando Garcia-Franciscini joins us now with more on that shooting and what school officials want you to know. Good morning.
Hey Heather, good morning. So school leaders at Morristown-Hamblen West say Tuesday afternoon was kind of a blur. So let me show you this map. This is the school, Morristown-Hamblen West High School. The shooting happened just across the street here. And obviously the timing was not great. It happened just after 3 p.m. when students were getting out of school. This is the area a lot of parents were picking up their students. So it was not ideal in the least. And school leaders tell me they had no choice but to put all of their training into practice.
You always plan for the worst, but hope for the best.
And that planning is what Assistant Principal Tim Landefeld says came to the rescue last week when a student was shot just across the street from school campus.
When we arrived on the scene, we made a couple of radio calls to folks in our building to call 911. What was amazing to me is that within 97 seconds of the first 911 phone call, the first police officer arrived on the scene. That's less than 2 minutes.
Landefeld says they have constant trainings with all of the emergency services in town, including police, the fire department, and EMS. School resource officer Sam Swatsell is one of around 120 staff members who sits on those trainings.
Typically, when you do that kind of training, you focus on a danger from the inside. Well, this danger came from the outside.
But he says they can implement many of the things they learn on their training drills, even if the actual emergency is not a typical one.
So when that happened, we had to try to get the kids that were on the front area back into the building, into classrooms where we knew they would be safe, and then trying to coordinate and let everyone know where they were needed.
And because it's now worked for them, Mr. Landefeld wants others to take their school safety trainings seriously.
Practice, practice, practice. But when things do get difficult, give yourself some grace because you never really know how you're going to respond in a circumstance that's that adverse.
So Mr. Landefeld says they had additional school safety presence, resource officers, police on campus the days following the shooting, as well as some more counselors, just to make sure that both students and staff had everything they need to go back into a routine. All hands on deck, and that training definitely potentially helped them save many lives that Tuesday afternoon.
I think this shows us exactly what it does. All right, Fernando, thank you very much.